Hello, welcome to this episode of Vasas. We are now 6th of April 2028. I have been playing this save a little bit through the last couple of nights, so I now understand where we stand really in terms of how good we are in comparison to other Hungarian teams and where we are European wise. Got more of an idea. Last time out, I just dropped into the save, said hello to my team, and then leapt straight back out, completely unaware of what was actually going on. But no, we've done a bit of homework. We've sold players through the January, including record sales. Junior coaching is now exceptional. Youth facility improvements are going to cost £4.23 million, but they're going to get upgraded. So are training facilities, cost of around £2.92 million. Finances looking like that. Yeah. I mean, good luck trying to find stadium money with that. There is no information on the stadium. Preferably would not want the stadium this early on, so if I drain the bank accounts, that might do us some good. Let's go through the transfers. The last time we were on schedule, we faced up against, was it Celtic? Presume that it was this 4-2 victory against Celtic. That's my guess. All right, but that was in December, okay? So we're just looking at the January transfers. Easy enough. Or the winter. I should call them winter because our transfer window doesn't actually end until the 13th of February on this particular occasion. All the way down. A lot of players came in. Some for very, very cheap, like Timmy Frahill from... what was that? Manchester City, 800k. I thought he was going to be an absolute gem of signing. Apparently, it wasn't. Bolaño, oh, mate. The release clause was met, and I was like, look, it's a Saudi Arabian team. He might not go. He went, unfortunately. £4 million. Jermaine Acosta was the next sale, and that at that time was the record sale for Hungarian team at £7.5 million. We loaned out Sabo off to Ferencváros. Yossi Nando then broke that sale record at £9 million. Both him and Dionisi went to Liverpool, £7.5 million for Dionisi. And then a hell of a lot of loans. So, essentially, prior to this window, the record was underneath 7.5 million and we broke it a lot of times. And now for the ins, because there is a big one, I believe. No. Oh, yes. No, there is one there. Sorry. My apologies. Let's go to the bottom. Timmy Frahill, 4.5 stars coming out of Manchester City. We have loads of centre mids coming through. I thought centre mids was one of our weaker positions, especially when Jermaine Acosta went. So that is a more attacking central midfielder that will try and mould into a Mazzala. Then we have Jose Rogerio, who is a left back. That one was a pre-arranged transfer from ages back, and I think his potential is 4.5 stars. Christian Ramos is a 5-star Chilean striker. 5-star potential Chilean striker. We have Gabrielle Bernard, who I think is a big thumbs up. He's currently on loan at Ferencváros. But if Ferencváros get any closer to us in the table, I think they're 4 points behind at this stage. If they get any closer, he's getting recalled, and so is one of the strikers. I think it's Lima, who we purchased for big money. £10 million. Pretty sure he's on loan at Ferencváros. Yeah, he'll be pulled immediately. We cannot be having them anywhere near the title. So, where are we? Oh, man, we purchased a hell of a lot. That was Gabrielle Bernard. Yeah. Maximum potential, really good. Antonio Pinto. Shame that this guy wasn't maximum potential, but we can't hit on every single thing now. And he was pretty cheap coming out of Sporting. Sepulveda, though. What a signing! It's another striker, though. We are signing so many strikers. It is pretty disgusting. But he is a maximum potential player. Centre mid, Romanian. So that was Atletico Nacional and CS Craiova. That totaling at £6.3 million. A lot of money being changed hands now. Jose Manuel. And not only that, because of the restrictions being taken away from us, the fact that we can sign all these players, I just went nuts. Making up for lost time. So Jose Manuel, a player coming from Sevilla. Really cheap. I think he's maximum potential. If not, then he's 4.5 stars. This is a nice little signing. A right back, Paulo. I mean, he doesn't look 18 years old. Paulo Calanu. It was so difficult, his surname, it made me start choking. But that was 4.6 million. It's interesting that most of the Argentinian players, they cost about the same. You know what I mean? About £4 to £5 million. Ronaldo Lorenzo from Boca Juniors is another nice little player. He's on loan currently at MTK Budapest. That's 4.1 million. Ivan Pavlic. He's on loan at Pakshi at the moment. A fairly determined centre-back. Little signing here. He could have been on a free. Fabricio Andrada. If we'd waited until the end of the year. But we kind of needed a backup goalkeeper in place. Just in case. So we spent, less than £1 million to get him in January until before, unless we waited until summer, which potentially could have been us down to one goalkeeper, but it didn't turn out that way. It just didn't turn out that way. Elias Simic, he is a centre mid. He looks the part. He's 16, really young, wheels great, perfectionist traits. Keep an eye on that lad. Surely he's going to make it. Surely. Just keep an eye on that. 775k from Red Star. Absolutely perfect. Perfect signing. Jakub Ledecki. He's grown. Look at them big old arrows on his stats. Very nice. £1.2 million. A bit of rough around the edges. We're going to try and make him a winger. Left winger. Mohamed. It was an old Djiboutian player. What was named that, and he was legendary in the Dare to Dream streams. Max potential. Personality is not a good one. There's a few bad personalities here, and hopefully the top dogs at the club can sort them out. The big signing was a goalkeeper to combat what we had lost, but of course, I mean, he's nowhere near the quality of Bolaño. By this time, I think we had started selling clauses off, because our actual resources, they will have dissipated by this point. Alfredo Peters, I mean, I've just seen how much we've actually spent in £106 million. That's a Hungarian club spending £106 million. Alfredo Peters, great signing, to be honest, at £5 million. Yeah, what a signing. 4 stars already. Is a right-hand side, right-footed player, so we're developing on the right. Of course, makes complete sense. Once he's more suited to right wing play, it'll be awesome. We just kept on going. Filip Novotny, a right back, maximum potential Slovakia. And then we have Zdeněk Jurasek, and he is a left back, a left-footed left back, maximum potential. And right at the end, because we didn't think that was enough, we have Elias Bernarli, who is a midfielder. We need more good players in this position. It was actually, there was a tie. I think we had potentially three signings: a centre-back, striker, and a midfielder. We went for the midfielder because we don't have that depth in comparison to the other two positions, and Bernarli was slightly cheaper. That's all she wrote. Lot of bloody signings. Let's go to the competitions first. Vasas are top. I'd say it's quite comfortable. I know it doesn't look that comfortable, but remember, we hold all the power here. We can take Lima off them. We can take Bernard off them. So easy. No problem. Attention's still on the Europa League, to be honest. We got drawn this absolute humdinger. It's Vasas against Manchester United. We're probably going to get knocked out. But it's the occasion, isn't it? Let's play the occasion. Two games. I think Pushkas Academy in the middle that will simulate. Oh, and this actually brings me to a wonderful comment or two from, I think, the last episode. People saying, oh, we got a new stadium. No, we have not got a new stadium. I think we're in this stadium because our current stadium does not meet UEFA regulations. I don't know whose stadium this is. We haven't done anything to the stadium. If we'd moved stadiums, I would have told you by now. Okay? This is definitely not our stadium. Velic is taking this out for Vasas, but this was probably Man United's highlight. Hello. Go on. Oh, we hit the crossbar. We have beat Man City, right? We probably didn't deserve it on the night, but we did beat Man City. There is a slight chance, which makes it all the more exciting. We've conceded. Okay. That's his 150th goal for Man United, Marcus Rashford. Congratulations to him, I guess. Well, it's all gone tits up. Come on, Vasas. Come on, make it interesting. Niklic. Nah, what are you doing, lad? We've put the new gun faces. We updated the new gun face pack. Took me a little while, about 10 minutes for it to actually, oh my god, for actually it to take this time around. Good block. Honestly, I think it was Rashford's strike partner that blocked it. We're holding on a little bit. It's fine. See, look, I don't see anything happening right now, which means Vasas, number one team in the world. Look how good we are right now. Untouchable. If like stats-wise, we aren't done too bad. I'd love to have a few more on target. I'd probably go with that. I've been a little bit unlucky. That away goal's going to kill us, you know. Hell, that away goal could be the only goal that we see through the two legs. Oh, me and my big mouth. Go on, Cook. Whip it in. I'm ready to celebrate. You know what? We've had a good string of games that we've seen red cards as well. Like a hell of a lot of games recently where we've seen like really miserable challenges. So I wouldn't put it against my lads to go 2-foot into one of the Manchester United midfielders, for instance. If it continues like that, we will have to take Get Stuck on off, which is a shame. Isaac Kang makes it 2-0 Manchester United, and that is us out of the competition. Very annoying, I would say, because I expect that many of the teams in the quarterfinals of this competition we could have actually given a good game to. Manchester United are just a little bit ahead of us, much like what Dortmund were. We're not doing as bad. We're not doing good, though. Vasas 0, Manchester United 3. Yeah. What a state. Is this the Ernesto Gonzalez who's quick? Right, run, my friend. I've just seen his potential abilities dropped off from the top. You know what? I'm not really surprised because he hasn't grown at all. Which is such a shame. You look at that frame that he's got. The foundations. He's got foundations to be a well good footballer. But he just didn't grow. Rashford. Costa went in hard on the yellow card. Is it going to be 4? Bruno Fernandes is having a laugh. He's like looking at our midfield and going, is that it? Is that genuinely it? My friend. That is not how you do midfield. Look at the state of that pass. It's a good save. It was in the net. Andrada's in the net for it. We really should have a Tarlo have a good string of games. It probably is a Tarlo's time here now, lads. 85th minute. Andrada's got the ball. Andrada's been our best player, to be fair. It's 7.3. Have we got a chance? Sepulveda's been quiet. I thought he might just squeeze one in. It's Kang. Andrada's there, man. Marcus Rashford is pulling all the strings out there. I'd say Bruno's probably pulling the strings. We disagree on the players that are pulling strings. The Man United staff are all organised in that, and where me and my assistant manager are arguing about who from that Manchester United team is pulling the strings. We've got ourselves a consolation. That's what it's all about. Go on, Vasas Breitner. He's been an alright servant for us, even though he's had his disciplinary problems this year. He's been very disgruntled, missing training sessions as well, which you don't want to see your players do. So he got a goal. I mean, he deserves it for how well he's worked on the pitch when he has been on the pitch for us. Get through the Puskás Academy. We just need to concentrate on winning the league now. So if it's lose, but in between, we get the dub against the Puskás Academy. That's fine by me. Ferencváros must have lost. They must have lost. Let's have a look. Hang on. Yeah, they lost to Molfehavar. Cool. So this is the most recent one. Thank you very much. Quick pick. I mean, this is a very important match, but no. We're going to change it up. We're going to do a little change up. Obviously, there's nothing to come with a Manchester United game. You've seen the part where we could have potentially made it interesting. Forget about that. This is now the more important game, and therefore we're watching this. That's fine. But hell, it was very enjoyable to see Manchester United play in Hungary. So let's... I'm not going to... You know what? I won't talk to the team just yet. I'm going to take a look at what happens. Because you never know. These early chances could just go in and make it a very comfortable afternoon for us. Let's go. That's a lovely ball. Oh, keep it down. Keep it down. I can't believe that. Vasovic. Yeah, that's all mine. Sepulveda, just play it across. It's Gonzalez. It's such a heavy touch. What on earth was he thinking? We're missing so many easy chances. It's a bit silly. Gonzalez. We need clinical finishing. And I thought Sepulveda, when he came in, would do something like that. The only one that I've really seen is Medina. And we only had him for a little while. Sepulveda's got a goal. Get in. As I was talking, Sepulveda was like, alright, have some of that. Left-footed volley. 1-0 Vasas. Well done. No, not going to praise just yet. Sepulveda and Gonzalez were very active prior to that goal. Both have 7.2s. And that is apparently a red card. It's another red card. Boy, they're really making me work for every single victory at the moment. It's just, if this is a proper red card, it looked a bit harsh from the referee, but if it's a justifiable red card, why the fuck are you doing it? 18 minutes in. Why are we doing it so constantly? Prior to this game, or this season, the amount of red cards maximum was about 3. I'm telling you, we've got way more than 3 so far. Way more. We're going to mess this game up. After having it in the palm of our hands. The fuck were we doing? That's just disgusting. Now I'm going to be sat here watching the rest of this game with steam coming out my ears. I'm going to berate. That's filth. Been talking about these red cards. I don't understand why they're happening so fucking much. Have we got an aggressive... We must have an aggressive team. How'd you even tone down the aggression? Unless we have to get stuck in off. Which is part of the fucking tactic in the first place. Press and get stuck in. Worked with Rupel Boom, so why can't these duds not do it right? Or why do we always keep on having one single individual fuck it up for us? Pombo to make it 3. It'll give me a bit of satisfaction occasionally berating them. Because they deserve it. We've got an injury now. Oh, very good. Really glad that this is happening. We had the chance there to make this league season fucking easy. And what do? You fuck it up. It's water bottle time. It's water bottle time. You don't get the water bottle out that much, but it is water fucking bottle time. Ugh. If someone don't contain me, I might stick it up someone's bleeding arse. It's offside. It's not offside apparently. That's just a great save. When Sepulveda scored, 4th minute, did you think that this was going to be the outcome? Hell no! Should it have been the outcome? Probably not. But no, fucking one of the new kids. Is it the Romanian? What are you doing, man? Fairly professional. That wasn't professional, was it? Berate them again. Okay, I'll make a couple more subs. And then I'll berate. Wankers. Get in the dressing room. Throw a water bottle. Fuck you all. That was garbage. No. Fuck off. Livid. Doesn't even cut it. Oh, I'll go into the schedule as well. We got knocked out of the Hungarian Cup because for some reason they played this second leg whilst all of my players were on international duty. So from the 3-0 aggregate, we actually lost four away goals. You know, they had more away goals. So we're not going to see any Hungarian Cup success. We should see some league success. It's a real big string of home games. It would be wicked to see it happen against Ferencváros. But honestly, you want to do it before that. And before our next league game, I'm definitely pulling. I might as well do it now. Lima, out you go. And Gabrielle Bernard, same thing. Fuck that. You ain't winning a title with anybody else. Not happy with it, honestly. I've just seen Sevilla doing quite well again. Here comes the... Ooh. Little promising keeper there in Mexico. I'm going to give another scout report for that. He's a pretty cheap player. Rene Davino. Great name. Really rolls off the tongue. Still in the UEFA Youth League. Winning in the quarterfinals against PSG. So that might be our first Youth League victory. Club Bruges! Fuck off! God, always Club Bruges. We'll keep an eye out for that. Maybe we got something good going on this season after all in Europe. All right, instant result to get a full understanding of what happens in the Europa League quarterfinals against Manchester United. They beat us 4-1, and that's 7-2 on aggregate. We actually take the lead, which would have been quite the scene. Brighton has scored 43rd minute, but then they scored 4 in the second half as they really turned it on. Cool. And we received 1.37 million for that. Yeah, not happy. Very, very disappointed with this episode in terms of results. But a lot has happened behind the scenes, hasn't it? And this could potentially lead to a big sale. So that's where we're going to stop this episode and see if we can get LAFC up to the minimum free release clause. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye.